So, I'm in New Hampshire today, and for the next week. Before I finish that sentence, let me even explain how I got here in the first place. Living the nomad lifestyle is all great and fun, except the days where you really don't have anywhere to go and you find yourself in some pretty interesting places.
I ain't afraid of the dark, 'cause once you let the light in, you won't see the beautiful stars shining down from afar.
But that all changed the day I got one very specific text. This is my new place. Yeah. So, you might be wondering where I am, and honestly, that's a valid question. As of right now, one of my dear friends is letting me stay at their place while I figure out what I want to do with my life and where I'm gonna go. When I first moved in, all I did was spend my days doing research on places I wanted to move to and was hoping to move by the end of this year. But I didn't spend every day just in front of my laptop. Almost every morning I would bring my dog Snoopy out on walks to this one little spot that me and him found, and it soon became our own little hangout area.
You good boy.
It's honestly great having the pleasure of being able to do all of this, and that's honestly thanks to the help of one person.
Hi.
This is Patricia. But honestly, most people just call her Patti. Patti is someone I've been friends with for a while now, and she's honestly been a lifesaver for me in this time of my life. And this little guy right here is Loki, Patti's one and only cat, who she absolutely loves.
Why are you so nervous?
You seem kind of... Are you?
No.
Why were you so open with letting me crash at your place when realistically there was no reason to let me?
Because you reminded me a lot about myself, because you know what you want out of life. You know exactly what you want. That's not something that a lot of people have. Sadly, life sucks. Life's a bitch.
Yeah.
So life situations derailed you from being able to get to what you want, like being homeless. And you being able to crash at my place was gonna give you the opportunity to better prepare yourself for your dream, to be able to actually fulfill it easier. Sometimes all you need is like somebody helping, somebody believing in what you want and believing that you can do it to help you get there. That's really all it was.
That's it?
Yeah. And you're good company.
Thanks.
It's been about 2 months now since I first moved in, and a lot has changed.
Okay. The piercing is... Where's the cuticle so there? Piercing is...
How should my head be?
Relax. Relax. However you're comfortable. that's how it should be, as relaxed as possible. Ew, look at all the little boogies coming out. Okay. Alright.
Tell me when to inhale and then exhale.
Exhale. There you go. See? That's it. That's it. It's through.
It burns, it burns, it burns, it burns, it burns. Oh my god. Not only has my looks changed, but mine and Pati's relationship has too.
We
Looks
did
good.
it. I'm so proud of you. You did so good. I did horrible.
All of what we're saying is about to be the song. Even that. And it's gonna be called Don't Say. Don't say. They might have been the Think about everything you're saying is gonna be used. Watch your words carefully. I need to hit us.
It's a real possibility. This might be the final opportunity to see you leave again. And as you go through security, I go through the Rolodex.
Look at my little videographer.
I swore someone told me once that love is blind. Well,
Where's the freaking timer for this? Man, do I
I've
miss mine.
been on the fence and I've been tiptoeing around. Everything I felt never had to say out loud. Should have said this all before and it's all come
10 seconds?
Yes.
Don't go and forget
There.
me now.
It was supposed to be for
Oh.
I have gained the ability to bottle up me a storage facility of things I really won't share with you, though I know I'm a liability. And I have filled your heart with such uncertainty, but you're the one thing I can't lose.
I have to be honest, I wasn't expecting any of this. My plan was to leave by the end of the year, but for some reason that plan has changed. And I honestly think it's because I don't want to leave without Pati. I think I want to leave with her. When this new chapter of my life started, I was scared and fear had a hold of me. But I think that changed the day me and Pati went to Vermont.
Come here. Be my friend. Come here.
You're just not gonna say anything? Okay.
My calves are burning.
In this beautiful state, I learned that I need to just let go of fear and embrace the possibility that things can be better than what they were before. Babe, look. Someone wrote P&J for us.
Peanut butter jelly.
Let's go. Once we got to the top of this mountain, I had a sense of euphoria. I realized the only peace you find on the top of a mountain is the same peace that you bring up with you. And that thought honestly made me rethink a lot about the life I've lived and the life I wanted to live. At the top of this mountain, I finally accepted what my heart has been telling me. But of course, not everything in my life can play out like a movie, so on the way back home, we ended up stranded in the absolute middle of nowhere.
I just had to stop my car. I have a flat tire.
I actually don't have any drivers available up there right now. Both of our drivers that are up there are out of town, had to take long hauls out of town.
Okay.
Oh, we're fucked.
Okay. So,
Okay,
any
next
other
one.
service? Keep
Next one.
going.
Once we got back to Patti's, I felt a shift in our relationship, and it came right around the time that the Big E came, and the Big E is just this huge fair on the East Coast.
Oh, so bad news. I'm still here, but where are you? I've had it that you came from, held on a little too long. Yeah. Oh, so I got you.
By the end of October, me and Patti had an idea to spend a whole week in New Hampshire to experience a true northeast autumn.
So,
I'm in New Hampshire. Yeah, for the next week. Now that I have you all caught up, the goal of this trip was to go to New Hampshire, but we wanted to go to all of the most iconic spots that everyone knows about. And we quickly learned that most of those spots were just filled with people who didn't really care or love nature the way the two of us did, and it was honestly a shame.
Look at that van over there. Got my fluffy pants.
Your fluffy pants.
Yes, my fuzzy pants. Fluffy and fuzzy.
Hey, who's J and P? You're adorable.
Jacob and Patty.
I do have to say, though, we did go to the Flume Gorge, and that's been on my bucket list for so long now, and thankfully I can say it was as amazing as I always dreamed it would ever be.
This is photographer assistant. My duty with working with Jacob has been pretty amazing. I mean, I've learned a lot, I would say. But I'm just a chipmunk. I still haven't gotten paid, but hopefully that'll change soon. I should tell him that I do accept payments in the form of kisses, hugs, chocolates, all the good stuff. Oh, he's here. Shit.
Kisses, hugs, and chocolates?
Yes.
Mwah. What ended up happening, though, was that the spots we would find randomly while driving ended up creating some of the most memorable moments for me and her both on this trip.
Special this experience has been. Oh my god, I'm getting my just traveling with you, like around Vermont, this, and then like when we're gonna do the New Maine. Oh my god, I just invented a whole state. New Maine. When we do the Maine trip, I pretty much just told them like how special this experience has been for me and what you've brought into my life, because you inspire me to do all these things, whereas I love nature, but I probably wouldn't have gone out of my way to travel 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours by car
something like this.
to do this. So I told them that it's been life-changing, it's been pretty special, it means a lot to me, and how you've kind of brought me back, but even more. Like there's just so much there that I didn't even know I had in terms of like connecting with nature. So
Dude, we're so close to the snow right now. By the time this trip was coming to an end, I knew this was going to be one of the most special trips of my life. And on our last night, we managed to see something that we won't ever get to see for who knows how many years again.
What are we looking at, though, babe?
man, the clouds. No, you can't see it. Super, super important comet that hasn't been seen in 80,000 years, and if you don't see it today, you're not gonna see it in 80,000 years. You're not gonna see it because you're gonna die before it happens again. But
The point is, we got to see it.
yes. And point is, it's a pretty big fucking deal. It hasn't been seen in 80,000 years. And we're seeing it! Oh man, we're seeing it! Go ahead, zoom in. It's behind the clouds. This is a big deal. This is a big deal, and we saw it. Oh my god. Oh, this is amazing. This is amazing. Oh boy.
We even managed to get to see the supermoon, which we won't get to see for another 100 years, the very next morning, right as we woke up.
It's so fuzzy.
A couple months ago, I planned on traveling around the country with my only companion being my dog Snoopy. But clearly the universe had other plans for me, and the name of that plan is Patricia. So, this last message is for you, Pati. As I reflect on our story, I'm overwhelmed by everything we've experienced and learned together. Loving you has been the most profound journey, one that's taught me patience, vulnerability, and the strength that comes from true partnership. Every laugh, every challenge, and every quiet moment has shaped me in ways I never could have imagined. With you, I've learned what it truly means to open my heart and trust completely. You've shown me that love isn't about perfection, but about embracing each other fully. Flaws and all, honestly. Together, we've built something beautiful and real, something that grows deeper each day. Before you came into my life, I learned I'm not healing to be able to handle trauma, pain, anxiety, or even depression. Because, let's be honest, I'm used to those things. I'm learning to heal from my past so I can handle joy and accept happiness back into my life. And with that, I learned that there is so much beauty in change, because even if you can't see it in the moment, it always leads to something better. And I can say with confidence, you are that better that this change in my life led me to. Whether it's the peaks of a mountain, the flats of a forest, or the hills of an open field, or the corridors of a museum, I can't wait to see what the rest of our time together has to offer. Sincerely, Jacob.